All right. Yo, what it do? It's your boy GC the Great, and this is That Talk, episode 36. Shout out to everybody that's been tuning in to all our episodes, all our live episodes. We try to get everybody in here to view live and stuff like that. So we've been trying this new thing with StreamYard. We appreciate everybody. We got a special guest. We're making history today. I'm excited because this is the I like battle rap, so I don't like to say female MCs, female rapper. I don't like to say that, but I hate that I have to sometimes address it like that. But this is our first female battle rapper ever to come on this show, ever to grace our show with a presence. So everybody, wherever
Thank
you
you.
at, please give a shout out to Boogie Blue. How you say your name? I'm sorry. Please say your name.
Hard G, no E, blue, hot boogie, boogie blue.
Boogie Blue. Shout out to Boogie
Yes,
Blue. Shout out to Buffalo. She been killing it. You know what I'm saying?
yes, yes,
I got to
yes.
go with her through the Gwitty battle because I'm familiar with the onside battle league here in Rochester. So I see that you've been kind of been making your appearances here and there, showing your love to
Yeah,
the
yeah,
city.
yeah.
So
Shout out to Tom Tom. I was just talking to my boy.
shout out to Tom Tom. Shout out to him. He's been doing his thing with the
Yeah, yeah.
events, just bringing the attention to the city. You know what I mean? Just
Most
bringing.
definitely. He just got posted on OTFMZ not too long ago for having a 5 year run. So salute to him for holding down upstate before whoever wants smoke came along.
Okay, shout out to C Tom. Shout out to Tom Tom, man. I remember when he started. I wasn't I haven't been coming around because I've been going out of town. I've been in Georgia. I've been all over, kind of but I've been
Living
seeing.
life.
I've been seeing him do his thing. So I love what he's doing. The battlers, the entertainment, it's entertaining, everything. But like I said, I got in tune with you. I don't want to really take over the interview. I want you to kind of talk to the people. Can you explain to the people? We know your name, but explain to the people where you from and what got you into battle rap.
What's up, Buffalo and Bossettes? It's your girl Blue. I am the first female battle rapper of Buffalo, and so I started rapping like kind of later in life. You know how normally you hear people say they started at 9, 10,
Yeah.
12. I started at 22. You know what I'm saying? So I started rapping at 22. I was doing music for a minute. Just because I like to make music here and there. Not like I'm a diehard. I can't say that I'm into music more than I am battle rap, but
Okay.
I was just like making music here and there. Didn't even know I could rap, so I was just like happy about it. And then I comes home from work one day, and my little brother, like, yo, Nye, my real name is Naima. So he like, Nye, I think you could do this or whatever. And I'm like, what? And he showed me Miss Hustle and QB. So
Okay.
when I seen them, first of all, I fell in love with Miss Hustle off the rip. And I'm like, when I seen them, I'm like, yo, I could do this. So I basically, for the next month, I just binged female battle rap. And then I was like familiar with grind time and stuff, but I wasn't like really heavy on the battles.
Yeah.
So like I started watching battles here and there from the dudes. Then I reached out to URL, Queen of the Ring, and BCBL, Boss Chick Battle League at the time.
Okay.
And BCBL responded. A couple months later, they booked me for an event, and then the rest was history. Like I just
Okay.
been so throughout the time, I got a 7 year career, 6 year career. And out of that 6 years, I say I took off a year and a half for my son. I took off a year and a half after I had my daughter. So I say
Okay.
3 to 4 years of that time, 3 years to 3.5 years of that time, I wasn't even active. But it's like, still got my 50,000, still got my 14 battles in. So it's
Yeah.
lit.
You climbing, you doing your thing. And that,
Thank
that
you.
leads me to my question to ask you, what's one thing you wish you would have known when you first began your battle rap career?
Um, One thing I wish I would have known is, you know, sometimes these friendships that's formed in battle rap is for the sake of it's not really like real. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like I wish I would have had the attitude that I have now then. Cause when I came in very, very humble. I was really, really like I'm a silly person. I'm nice, you know what I'm saying? So people take that for a weakness a lot of the time. And a lot of the times, what I used to do was base how I battled people off of our relationship. So if we was really cool, I probably wouldn't. say certain things or go as hard.
Yeah.
Now I'm just like, you know what I do. If you step in the ring with me, you saying that you don't give a fuck. So
Right,
it
right,
is what it is.
right, right.
But I would say that. I will also say, um, I wish I would have also still been. I wish I wouldn't have just been pledged my loyalty to one league, because then once that league stopped being popping, I kind of just wasn't doing nothing.
So you kind of saying like you wish you would have kind of just ventured out a little bit more early on, kind of like.
Yeah. Yeah, like, and it wasn't like I wasn't at events. Like I used to go to I went to our URL events. I've been to a Queen of the Ring event, but it was more so like just as a spectator, not necessarily networking. You know what I'm saying? So people would see me. I would hear people say, "Yo, she got to be a rapper," because you know how I come, blue hair, blued out.
Promote yourself.
So
No, I just want to say, I didn't cut you off. Like the way you,
mhm,
that honestly would intrigue me into want to interview, because it's the way you promote your brand. You are a brand.
thank
You
you,
are literally, you walk you walk that. When people be like, "Oh, I'm a brand," now you really are a brand. You're a walking brand. It's in your
thank
name,
you.
your personality. I notice it even as I go through your stuff and I'm checking it out, and I'm like, no, you really promote that, your blue universe, all that type of stuff. I'm in tune
Yeah,
with you. Like I'm in
thank you,
tune.
thank you.
Yeah, I'm in tune with you doing. I
That's
like
one
what
of the most important parts of this battle rap shit that people don't understand. You could be the nicest person in the world, for real, for real. If you don't have a brand for them to solidify for, like the Blue it's something people know is like the world of me. You know what I'm saying? So it's all the aspects. I interview people. I do my little comedy. I do different things. So it's like they know if they can't remember Boogie Blue, the Blueniverse is something that's kind of like you gonna remember that.
yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? When you see the black globe with the blue continents,
yeah,
you can directly put that to me. And not
yeah.
only me, but I get a lot of Crips that be like, "Oh, that's fire," just because it's blue.
Right, right. It's
But it's like you gotta whatever it is. It don't have to be a color. It has to be your brand. Like, and I tell people that all the time. You have to brand yourself. Like, you have to be more than just a rapper.
nah. You marketable. The way you
Thank
market
you.
yourself. I'm not. I don't know everything about marketing, but one thing I do know is that's something that you do pretty good. As far as like, I didn't go to school for marketing, how I market myself and stuff. So when I see somebody out here, I could tell that you just got it from the ground up. You just
Yeah.
got it from the mud with it. Like you could just tell when you look, and I could tell like you just got that from the ground, from the mud type of
Ooh.
personality, type of ethic about you. Um, that's dope. That's real dope.
And it's okay not to be perfect. I think that's why my brand is successful as well, because I'm not trying to be perfect. My biggest slogan is I'm not right, I'm not always wrong, I'm just always honest. So, like, I might see something that I might speak on today, but I'm not afraid to say, "Hey, I may have made a mistake. I may have this." And I just be honest, and it's authentic. So I think that's where, like, my brand took off the best, because people knew, like, I could talk to her, I could have a debate with her. If she don't know something, I could probably have a back and forth with her, and she might be able to understand it a little better. So it's like people just talk to me more, and that's why my biggest part of my brand is open communication. So
Mm.
it's like, let's talk about it, let's figure it out.
Yeah, that's dope. That's dope. So, do you do like battle breakdowns and stuff like that? Like, do you do stuff like that?
I do. So I have another segment. So my very first segment ever was called Blue View. But how I used to do it before was because I was very big on not trying to be an attention whore, which I've kind of gotten grown away from that, because it's like you have to be a brand, especially when you just like a one woman team, basically. So I started out doing Blue View, and I used to watch video. I used to watch the battles, and then I used to just make a long post on a breakdown. And then it went from that to me going live, watching videos live, like watching the battles live, and then people commenting or we bringing them up. And then that's actually where the interviews came from, the Out of the Blue interviews came from, because from that I could tell that battle rappers wanted to talk more, like they wanted to talk more. So now I interview anybody. Like, just was it last week? Me and my friend Mocha, shout out to Girls Love Battle Rap, we just did a whole interview on any dude that wanted to come up. We wanted to know if when y'all use the bathroom, do y'all balls hit the water? So it was a nice little conversation topic. And then from that,
Yo,
It's anything. So it's like it's not just battle rap. And from that, people that wasn't into battle rap get into battle rap because now they talking to me about other stuff. Now they tuning in. Now they more likely to click in when
I
they
need
see
to
my
start.
name.
I need to start tuning in more to that 'cause that's funny as shit. That's
Yes. So
I,
now we have the go off discussion, and that's what I'm saying. My brain always elevate because from my segments branch off other segments. So from even just that conversation, now we have a go off discussion group. So now we talk about everything, relationships, whatever, and you get to see a lot of this. Sometimes I could pull content from it because it's like I get in the minds of guys how they feel about females, and it's like I could
yeah.
use that.
Oh yeah, and that's a spicy one. I feel like, yeah. Would you agree with that? That's I think nowadays like that's the most talked about thing is 50-50, 50-50. Who leads in the
Who
relationship?
leads?
What's
What's
old?
submission? What's the strong women? Yeah, we just did. We literally. A matter of fact, I think we did a poll last week. I got to check it. I think that's our next topic is whether it should be 50-50, 70-30. But we literally just had a discussion space about it. But I realized that had to be its own brand, like to go off. Because I always say when people be saying shit that don't make no sense to me, I be like, well, that don't make no sense to me, but go off. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm kind of known for the go off thing. So I said, let's make a go off discussion group where it's like, we could talk about wherever and everybody can speak. And I have people come up, give me their opinions, drop them back down. They might come back up, they might just listen. But overall, you get knowledge that you didn't necessarily have coming in.
That's dope. That's a great aspect about it, and you got like a lot of ways to communicate with people other than just battle rap. Because to me,
Hmm.
battle rap is still a form of communication. Just like how to me, I look at it's not music, but at the same time, y'all to do what y'all do is a realm of its own. So it's like it demands respect. I feel like
Yeah, yeah.
regardless if you not a fan of battle rap, it demands a respect of what type of skill it takes to do what y'all do. It takes a certain type of mentality to go a certain level in
Mhm.
your brain. You gotta go to just come up with the type of shit to paint the picture. And now it's not even just about rapping no more. Like they done made it into a league. It's like a brand. It's like the NBA now. It's like
Mhm.
and where it's
It,
like
it can people is getting rich off this shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's an actual feasible way to make money. But like for instance, I'll give you an example. So I battled this dude. I won't say his name because he get real touchy whenever this comes up. But I battled this dude and I put out a strap on. Right now, the reason why I did it was because beforehand he was talking about. So I'm poly. I have a husband, but he know that I got a girlfriend and he's okay with that. So beforehand, before the battle, he was talking about my sexuality. He was talking about certain stuff. So once you bring my sexuality into battle rap, now we can talk about it. So I pulled out the strap on. So now to this day, right, he gets super mad whenever somebody brings that up. But it's like you have to understand, like that was a moment in Buffalo battle rap history that's always going to be talked about. And what I don't like is that sometimes people try to downplay it. Like, oh, well, if you a dude and you think it's dope that she put out a strap, nigga, that's battle rap. And like you said, it did develop into a league, but what we have to understand is every league is not going to be at the same level. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, whoever wants smoke is new. And we created a lot of buzz within our first year, but on site is still the league upstate that people recognize, right? So even in bigger than that, even bigger than on site, there's bigger leagues than that. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like sometimes as battlers, as owners, sometimes we get caught up in the what's going on around us type shit. And we don't really pay attention that all of this is playing a bigger role into something. You know what I'm saying? So when I bring up that situation, yeah, you might be getting mad about it now, but years from now, you're going to be considered a legend. And that's going to be one of the things that they talk about. Now, everything that you do from there is on you.
right. Did he win? Do you feel like you won? Do you feel like you won the battle?
I do. I do feel like I won the battle, and it's not because I pulled out the strap. The strap was just like extra icing on it. But
Yeah.
I feel like I won because at that time he was still a little newer. he said some shit like, but it was all basic shit like you a hoe, you a thought, you a bitch, fuck this bitch. The he had a bar, like this Bluetooth bar. That was nice. That was the nicest bar I feel like he had in it. But I've been doing this for so long that I've heard different renditions of it
Yeah,
so many times.
yeah,
So of course you got his, and he's a crowd favorite. So of course you got his fans saying that he won. You got people rooting for me, but me, I'm a lyricist, so I'm always gonna come back to lyrics. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah.
that's what I feel like I won it off of.
You know, because I do music too, so you know, and like you said, I'm a lyricist too. So when I listen to battle rap, I'm not gonna. This is how usually how I judge battles is who was more polished to me every
Mhm,
round. Like whose stuff hit me more cleaner. Who was more cleaner? Like it's like okay, you could throw a jab and tap a nigga, but who jab landed cleaner? Who
mhm,
jab whose haymakers was landing a little bit like you know what I'm saying? Because y'all both could spit haymakers, but whose was landing more efficiently? You know what I'm saying?
mhm.
So I kind of judge battle rap. I'm different. You know what I mean? I'm
Yeah,
because I'm
everybody. That's why it's a preference sport, though,
it
right?
is, and
So
that's not to say I'm right. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, no, it's just
That's
your
just
honesty, which I respect. So my thing too is that it depends on where you are in your battle rap knowledge, right? So if let's say for instance a ABC League throws an event, right? And it's their first event, right? 9 times out of 10, people are going to react more to the more simplistic things that's said if they're not used to battle rap culture. You have people that chronically watch battle rap, and then you have people that watch it when it's on, and then you have people that don't watch it at all. So for people that don't watch it at all, or for the people that watch it here and there, you could be like, I stuffed my dick in this bitch mouth. And guess what? That by itself is going to create a wave of, oh, because we're not used to that, especially upstate. You say that to a bitch, she either going to get her nigga, going to get her brothers, or something's happening. We're not used to that type of banter. But for it to be your first time seeing it, you might gravitate to that closer than me actually having an intricate bar because you don't want to have to think about that right then and there. You
yeah.
get what I'm saying? But on
And
camera, you're gonna be like, oh, I didn't even notice that.
I ain't gonna lie, it was crazy. That's why I say, you know, battle rapping, you know, rapping, you know, the industry type of stuff, right? Secular music, whatever, is kind of it's different, but it's similar because when you just said that, what it just made me realize is it's the same was like a gangster rapper and a conscious rapper. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
It's like
perfect analogy.
it's the same and it's the same analogy. It's like, okay, what does the world gravitate to more? They're gonna gravitate to more so like a Benny the Butcher, then they're gonna probably more so gravitate. Like when we talking the dynamic of what basically they say hip hop and rap was made off of, it was made off
Hmm.
of battle type of shit. It was made off of
Hmm.
you know what I'm saying? So if we going off of that aspect of it, yes, but on some biased shit, I have to say, and I'm a conscious kind of rapper lyricist. I'm gonna say that people gravitate to the gangster shit more. They gravitate
Hmm.
to the pennies. They gravitate to the street shit more because that's just what has been pushed. That's how that's. I'm just being real. It's not to say that you know what I'm saying that there's not no dope conscious rappers. It's just to say what is received more, what people want to hear more, and that's why like battle rap. You can't go into battle rap trying to be a conscious rapper trying to think you going to just change that because the battle rap scene is built off of let's be real, it's built off that head buster, it's built off
It
of
is,
gangster.
but then you got people like Lux. You got people, you got your JCs, you got your other people. You know what I'm saying? Like, it depends on what you here for.
But would you agree that they have a more uphill fight, being that it's not that many of them? It's not that many JCs. It's not that it's we got
But
more.
it's not that many of them, but there's only one Lux, though. You get what I'm saying?
That's true. I got you.
You catch what I'm just, there's only one Daylight. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it's not many of them, but it's not many that can fuck with them either.
That's a fact. That's we
You get what I'm saying?
right.
So it's like, okay, let me give you an example. Because you do music. Would you rather drop one song that you could get repeatedly paid over and over and over and over for? Or would you rather drop 10 songs and then keep having to make more songs, more songs, more songs, because eventually those are going to die down?
Mm. I, you said me, right? You said me because look,
Mhm.
I'm an old school kind of nigga. I'm 28, so I'm like old school with it. I'm an album nigga. I'm working my way into becoming a single nigga. So that kind of like leads me to like, if I was a single nigga, I understand what you're saying, but I'm an album nigga. So
All right, album. Let's go with album. If you could drop one album and go diamond, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you drop another album and it barely chart, then you're gonna have to create another album. So and then another one.
That's the sport of it though, right? I mean, ain't that the sport of what we do?
But the thing is this, that quality is not gonna last. You get what I'm saying? So how many songs have we heard that was really, really popping when we was growing up? Because I'm 30, 31. So how many songs have we heard when we was younger that was really, really popping? And now you like, man, I don't even want to, that shit played out. I don't even want to hear it.
It's a bunch of them. It's a bunch of them.
Okay. But if Michael Jackson beat it, come on, you're gonna keep on listening to that. Bad, come on, you're gonna keep listening to that. This is what I'm saying. Certain shit, certain quality. That's why battle rap has the in the room versus on cam quality. You ever heard battle rappers say, "Oh, in the room I won," but on cam,
yeah, I've heard it. I've heard it.
That's the same analogy. I want my shit to translate in the room and on cam. Like, you know what I'm saying? You might not catch my shit in the room because in the room it's all about the hype. It's all about the right now. Like, but guess what? When it drop on cam, you gonna realize that bitch wasn't saying nothing, or that nigga wasn't saying nothing. It was just the energy in the room. When we talk about analytics, when we talk about Cody, king of the year, queen of the year, none of that shit matters. Think about it. QB was undoubtedly like the most disrespectful female in battle rap. Arsenal, most disrespectful male in battle rap. Most of the time when people talk about their battle, they talk about the fact that he grabbed her ass, right? And said Trump could grab her by the pussy, right? Or Trump said I could grab him by the pussy, right? Well, who won that battle? QB.
Yeah, but we talking about like rapping wise, I remember the battle from what I remember. Like QB, she was spitting some shit. Like she was spitting, because I ain't gonna lie. Like I know my homework. I do my homework. Like I ain't a nigga that just speak on it. Like I watch battle. Like I watch. Like I watch basketball. I watch battle rap. I take time and have hours while I'm watching battle rap. I do reaction videos of battle rap. I'm in tune because I'm a lyric nigga. I love lyrics. I love wordplay. I love the lyrical warfare. I love that shit. I love it even in hip hop. Like I love rap beats, but not street shit. I'm talking about when it's on wax. Like when they doing it back and forth, like when the Drake and Meeks, the Nas, J's type shit. Like I love that shit because what it does is just like it's like on some God shit. It's gods going at each other, showing they might and seeing who's stronger. So I always love that type of shit. It's like boxing. It's like that's why I use the analogy of boxing when I was talking about the punches. Because I know it ain't all about punches that win battles. I know it ain't all punches.
It's not. It's about everything that plays into it. Like for instance, so if Blueface and Kendrick was the battle.
I mean, you know, come on, you know who I'm a pick.
But Kendrick, would you say that Kendrick is not more conscious than Blueface?
He is. Yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Who's popping? Who's considered popping of the right now though?
Blueface Khan. I can't say Blueface more popping than Kendrick because Kendrick put too much. He just put too much in his lane.
But we talking about in a battle because that don't none of niggas act like none of the other shit you did before matter and battle. We just talking about in the battle aspect. You would say Blueface.
You teaching me too. You put me on, so I'm learning as you talk.
I appreciate it. So listen, so Blueface, right? So everybody would gravitate to Blueface because guess what? He got the bust down, Tatiana. But when you listen to what the fuck Kendrick is saying, how he says it, how he puts it, there's no way in hell you gonna have a Blueface winning over Kendrick. And that's where I come from. It's like I get it. I like like over 6 years of work, I've been active, let's say for 4 at the max, and got 50,000 views over 14 battles.
That's good.
Niggas is getting 30 battles to get 80,000 views just to average the same amount as me.
So that goes back to the quality. That goes back to the quality too. Like I speak on quality a lot. I speak on quality because I feel like quality it don't has like a limit with it. It's like when that just shows the quality of your work, of the fact that what you're putting out, people want to see it. They want to see it. And that's why when Surf used to be saying the shit, he used to be saying some of the shit. He did have a kind of dickheaded way of saying certain shit, but
it was smart.
he was smart how he was saying he was breaking it down the right way. He was breaking it down.
Mhm,
People just didn't like that because it's him saying it. I feel like it was him
mhm.
saying it. So it was like,
But when you build yourself up a certain way, of course, like you always gonna have those. But what I learned is you gotta embrace that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta embrace the hate just as much as you embrace the love. You know what I'm saying?
mhm.
Because without it, think about it. If a motherfucker didn't try to invalidate you and then you proved them wrong, what would you have to really say like I'm valid? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's what I be thinking about. Like you could say I can't rap, but then when motherfuckers go and watch my shit,
And they telling you could. Like it's like you got more people telling you that. You got I go through that as entertainers because we go I rap, you battle and stuff, but we both are entertainers. We're
mhm,
entertainers. We're entertaining right now. This is what we're doing right now. This is a form of
Fendi.
entertainment. So all of it, I look at everything now. I've grown in this shit because I used to just be like, oh, rap, battle rap, but I don't even like to disrespect anybody no more because I don't even know what they like to identify themselves as. That's why sometimes I like to just say entertainment. We all
Mhm,
entertain.
yeah.
We all
Well,
entertainers.
I identify as both. I identify as a real nigga. Not as no, but for real, like I'm for real. Like I really don't care about none of that. I understand that sometimes people be like, real
Yeah,
big.
and this job is like us being there because you interview people too. You do that too. Would you say that interviewing people? That's what I want to ask you. This you my first person that actually that's the double history. This is my first person that actually interviews people on the show too.
Yeah,
So
I
now,
do it all. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, so I could chill out. So would you say that I feel like being an interviewer is like probably one of the most uncomfortable positions that you kind of gotta have a certain type of like skin, like you gotta have like thick skin kind of in a way where it's like you dealing with
So,
different energies and shit, like so
so this is what I will say. So like for instance, your platform is more open. It's more so like known for one thing, like, it's known as an interview based platform. You have to be a little bit more reserved, a little bit more professional, right? My brand is based off of my personality, right? And I did it like that for a specific reason. So I based my brand off my personality so you as the viewer can choose whether you want to interact with me or not. So with
right,
me is when you come to my platform, you know how I talk. You know how I am. 9 times out of 10, you don't even know what out of the blue is unless you've seen a battle of mine or something like that.
right.
So if you don't like the way that I talk, that's on you. Like that's how my platform is. So I don't think it's hard. I think necessarily sometimes I think that some people be more so on edge with me because they know that I'm gonna ask. Like I really don't ask people, oh, I might ask them, is there anything that you want to talk about specifically? But I'll never ask people, is there anything that you don't want to talk about? Because if there's a greater issue that we need to talk about, we're gonna talk about it. If you like for instance, shout out to Shice Raw, she just had a battle with Jazz, the rapper, and her leg had gave out, right? So if I was interviewing her, that's even though she went live and talked about it. I'm going to ask you that because the people of Buffalo don't know. They don't really watch you. They're not really in tune. So they
Right.
want to know. I'm going to ask. And if you feel uncomfortable with that, you can log out, but the people going to see that you logged out. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to ask. You got to stay
Yeah,
true to yourself.
I feel your perspective. I feel your perspective on it. I mostly got into it more so just like I got episodes where I don't interview people. I started interviewing people because I realized people I like to hear different sides of different people besides
Hmm.
what they doing all the time. Sometimes it's good to like the fans they want to be able to connect with you. So it might be
Hmm.
one thing that I've asked you or that you said here that got the fan to look at you different. Like now, so
Hmm.
now they have a different connection with you off of one thing I said to you or one thing you said or something
Hmm.
I said that you just wanted to pitch off of something. Like no matter how it goes, it's just all a form of just communication. I just because that's what I use my music as. My music, it's not like I don't look at myself as a rapper. I don't, you know what I'm saying? Because I do too much to be that. A
You are
rapper,
artist. That's what I say. I'm not just a rapper. I'm an artist because I'm really good at painting a picture.
yeah,
But for me, it's more so like I really started doing interviews because I realized, first and foremost, when I started battle rapping, the only league that was upstate was on site. In the course of that, we are upstate that popped up. Um, And now we have whoever wants smoke. But when I first started there, the only league was on site. And I'm not gonna lie, I used to be in there just popping mad shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I smoke anybody. You know what I'm saying? So they probably like, who the fuck? And they wasn't really paying attention to me. So I went outside. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Um, I started interviewing people because I realized I didn't really have a lot of knowledge about upstate battle rap. You know what I'm saying? And in the course of doing that, I realized that people wanted to tell their stories. I feel like there's a lot of stuff that when we don't talk about it, it gets buried or people don't know. And then it's like, you sleeping on. That's why I make it a point to be telling people like I'm the very first female battle rapper. Like that's a big thing for me. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't even realize that until this year that I was the first female battle rapper at Buffalo. That's that's a
Yeah,
huge accomplishment.
big. That's big right there. You gotta stamp that. You gotta now that, and just the fact that you got that, that's a responsibility. That means that you
It
gotta,
is.
I mean, you got a torch. I mean, you
So it's
owe.
like I try to watch the way I carry myself. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I still stay true to myself, to who I am, but it's like what do I want every female battle rapper after me to take from my brand or from my legacy? I want them to take that you don't have to back down to these niggas. You don't have to be fucking them. You don't have to flirt with them. You could stand in your femininity and still be as strong and compete or be better than these niggas. And that's what I want anybody that say that I inspire them to get from my brand. Like, stay true to yourself. Like, you know what I'm saying, be yourself, be you. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what I really, really, really hope that I'm portraying, like, as I live my life, because it's like, I'm also not going to be fake. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you see me off of here, I'm in the same exact way that I am. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can tell. I can tell. I can tell off your energy, off your vibe. Like I can tell. I mean, and you know, I like to, like I tell people, I don't even just like to interview people. If I interview, that means because I have an interest in what you're doing. I have an interest in you. I feel like you should. I'm not about to interview you because no funny, not just even because you popping. I'm gonna be real.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not even gonna interview you because you popping right now. If I interview, it's because like you could have just dropped a battle where you went super crazy, and I really feel like, nah, I watched it. I was in tune. You made me. You inspired me. Nah, I want to bring you on the show, and I want to talk about it. See, it's different than you just. I just
Mm-hmm.
like sharing your battle, and then I just inbox you like, yo, you want to come on the show? I don't feel like that's genuine to me. I don't think that's really genuine. If
It has to be like a relation, and it kind of helps with the vibe of everything too. Like, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
And that's one thing that I tell people all the time. Brandon is so important to you as an artist. Like, if people don't understand it, they don't. Especially newer artists, they feel like, well, I ain't about to kiss nobody ass, or I ain't about to do this. It's not about kissing ass. It's not about. It's getting people in tune with your brand.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like getting people in tune with your brand. And then like I live my real life like that. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. So you have the choice to whether you want to deal with me or not. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna change who I am. I'm gonna introduce you to exactly who the fuck I am up front. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And then you have the choice.
I got you. So who is the most influential person in battle rap?
Make herself. Oh, to me or you talking
You,
about period?
to you. Who, when you think about this battle
So
rap outside of yourself, anybody, they could be low tier, mid tier, upstate.
the most influential for me, I always have to say, is Miss Hustle. And like I love her. Like I don't know her personally, you know what I'm saying? But I love her so much because I feel like for the longest, right? Like she get a lot of flack, but people don't understand. I be understanding what the fuck she be saying. Like she was the first woman to do a lot of shit in this culture, for one. You know what I'm saying? Besides that, she was the first battle. Her and QB was the first battle that I seen, and I loved her from the first time I seen her. You know what I'm saying? So, but not only that, she champions a lot of shit in this culture, and then people say shit, do shit to her, and then when she responds, it's like, oh, angry, mad black woman, and I really didn't have an appreciation too much. Like I always loved her, but I never had an appreciation for exactly what she be going through until I started going through shit similar. And it's like, if as a woman, when as a strong minded woman, like when you go against what's the norm, it's always created, like this image is always created that, oh well, we don't have problems until we introduce the women into it. Or, oh, we sometimes these niggas be sheep and that's why they don't say shit. So
Mm,
it shouldn't have had to take for a woman to say something, but most of these niggas be sheep.
okay, I understand that. That's
And
crazy.
I don't know about fucking in the culture or any of that. I don't know about her bodies and another woman's pussy unless I'm fucking is not my business. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
But I don't really see her moving sloppy with these niggas. You know what I'm saying? I don't fuck no niggas in battle rap because I'll never be battle rap pussy. Like I just won't. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that she could do it off of her bars alone,
yeah.
no matter what you say about Hustle, you can't say she can't rap.
Oh, nah, man. Miss Hustle was for sure. You know what I'm saying? Like top 5 female battle rapper. Like you know what I'm saying? Alive, man. Like from all the ones I've seen, because I've seen a lot. I've seen, you know what I'm saying, a lot of them. But she's somebody definitely when she spit, she's like it's a nigga. Like she beat niggas. Like she beat niggas. Like
Yep.
you know
And that's why, like, I'm not gonna lie, like if I had I don't try to be like nobody, but everybody got their end goal. Like I know a lot of people compare me to Casey J, but and I could understand like by the way that we rap.
your delivery is definitely like on point though.
Thank you.
Yeah, like the way you come out and then you have it here, you pull it from here, it'll be right here, then you pull some shit from here and hit it. I was just watching your Gwitty battle. That shit was entertaining. I was watching that shit.
Shout out to Goody the album. That's really my friend. Like that,
Yeah.
and shout out to him. Shout out to Versa. Versa was having her baby, so she had pulled out of out of their battle, and Goody chose me. So it's like shout out to him for that. Like
So how
it's
did that
lit
feel? How
though.
did that feel going against like what was the preparation like going against Gwitty?
Um, first and foremost, it wasn't so much going against Goody that I was worried about because, like I said, I knew it wasn't gonna go left because that's my man's. And I know he gonna show up because I got mad back out. So like I know mad people be backing out and shit. So I'm like, I know he gonna show up. I'm like, I don't think he could beat me though. Like I really don't think he could beat me. But you know what it is with Gwitty? His fucking fans, man. Having the Gwitty experience, bro. That's why when niggas be like, "Oh, he wowed you up," I'm like, first of all, he had fire at the end of his round. I was whooping his ass up until the end. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, but also battling Gwitty and his fans is something different. And if you haven't done it or if you've never done it, I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear because battling not only Gwitty, but like a body of
Like
people,
the
like
energy. It's like he come with an energy pretty much. He come with like an energy.
yes. Even if he don't say nothing, like his fans, Woody fans won't let him lose ever. But like I love them. Like even if you go to the comments, all on the comments, they like, oh, I'm just here for Woody. I'm just here for Woody. I'm just here for Woody. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
I was feeling that. Yeah, that's why I like to do
Yeah.
my. It was dope. It's dope though because like if I entertain, if I enjoy the battle, it's really like it's not no loser. You know what I'm saying? Like, and
Mm,
I ain't gonna lie to you, I don't really even like 30s. I don't like 30s. I don't like people to get blown out. I
yeah.
don't
'Cause
like.
it takes it out. No
I don't
replay
like
value.
yeah, I don't like that. Like I like to go like even like Charlie Clip, even that even though I feel like Clips beat Tay Rock the second time, I still go back and watch that value because Tay Rock made it a fight. He didn't just let Clips just demolish him to me. Like, that's my opinion.
Yeah, no, that's the facts though.
He made it just like him against Daylight. Everybody give Daylight that battle, but they say that Tay Rock still went up a level that made the battle.
Mhm.
I'm gonna keep coming back to this battle. I'm gonna keep watching.
And that's what I like. I like fights, but this is the biggest misconception though. So you can't have a fight against somebody trash.
Mm,
Like you get what I'm saying? Like you're expected to watch them. Now, I would take a debatable battle with somebody fire before I take a 30 with somebody trash.
I respect that. I respect
You know
like you
what I'm saying?
basically saying you would take a debatable with somebody you know is fired and somebody you kind of like know you take a 30 where you knew you was gonna beat this nigga. Like I kind of knew I was gonna win this.
Yeah.
So it
I don't like going into battles knowing I'm gonna win. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like just knowing like even with Gwitty, I love Gwitty to death. And Gwitty is fire. You know what I'm saying?
nah,
Gwitty
you
is
got
fire.
some shit. You got some shit in there.
Period. But I still think like lyrically I can beat him. You know what I'm saying? But with Gwitty, it was more so, can I beat the experience? Because Gwitty be comfortable. The nigga don't have to say nothing. The nigga be like, no, that's crazy. And the crowd gonna go nuts. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it's like, I think I could beat him, but can I beat the experience? Like, can I beat the whole experience? The bars on top of everything. Like, can I beat the experience? And shout out to him because he really made it. The experience, he didn't disappoint me. He owed me nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying, and we had so much fun. Even him picking me up at the end, none of that was planned or none of that.
That's what I felt. I felt it off the battle. I'm like, yo, this is a dope. This is what we call a dope battle. Like you'll come back and watch it again because it was like when you said like, yo, we cool. As soon as you said that, like, yo, I could tell by how the battle kind of went. And it wasn't like you was going for him, but y'all was cool. Y'all energy was too. It was
Yeah,
cool.
like
It was cool. It was
I think those make for better battles though, because like for instance, he didn't get mad when I was pushing up on him or you know what I'm saying? Like he wasn't mad or none of that. And I like to do that with the guys because one, if I have to go first, it diffuses, okay, so she not uptight. It's cool. You know what I'm saying? And two, I'm little as shit. So it's like, nigga, you ain't about to, yeah, like, fuck is wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? Like, now with my ladies or whatever, it depends. It depends. Because if we got real beef, I'm probably not going to get right up on you because, like, I be ready to fight for real. You know what I'm saying? So it's like.
Is that a thing? Is that a real thing in battle rap where it's like niggas they use battles to take their frustration out on it? Like is that a thing?
Well, yeah, that's why I got into battle rap. Like, you know, I mean, I didn't get into battle rap to fight, but at the time I was still fighting, and I told you I was grown as hell, like 22. Like, you know what I'm saying, had a kid. So it's like, but for me, it was like all that frustration I was putting into fighting or shit like that. I could channel it and get it out that way. You know what I'm saying? So now it's like I'm in less fights. Well, not now, but like at the time when I was transitioning, it was like I'm in less fights, I'm in less drama. I really don't have the time to even be outside because I'm working on my rounds, and I'm working on your rounds could turn into weeks. It depends on how much of a preparer you are. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like I don't have the time to just be out here playing. Like I don't got the time. So all that frustration, even now, like the best stuff I write is when I'm mad. And that's why with Gwitty, that's another challenge that I had with Gwitty because I wasn't mad at him. You know what I'm saying? Normally I watch some.
I'm
What'd you
sorry.
say?
I was gonna say, so you like grudge matches? Would you prefer a grudge match over just a Gwitty type of battle? If you knew that it was gonna push a pin, like would you want that type of battle? Like, say if you had somebody told you, all right, we got a Gwitty, and then we got somebody that you probably got like a something with, and you know that this is like a culture battle. It's like, yo, now if I battle them, this is for like, this ain't just like me going up there just saying a bunch of disrespectful shit. This is more like this is
Grudge.
legacy kind of shit.
It will really depend on the person because some people you feel like they feel like you don't have a choice. You taking this battle because you don't have a choice. And what people don't know about me is that my name is good anywhere I go, and I'm always the same fucking person. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have to do a motherfucking thing. And that's another thing about not being too full of yourself. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care. Like, tomorrow, if some shit happened in battle rap and they was like, well, fuck it, we canceling Boogie Blue, I'm just canceled because I'm not kissing your ass to be here. You know what I'm saying? Like, either
you stand on your morals. I respect that.
yeah, like you gonna either fuck with me or you not. And it's like, if you don't, just don't. But like, don't even be secretly not fucking with me. Don't in my face fuck with me and then behind, just don't fuck with me. Like, we ain't gotta talk.
I mean, can we really control that? Can we really control that though? Because I'm with you on that, but I have an issue with that. But I be thinking like, there's no way for us to control that. There's no way for us, and I feel
like people make the choices not to control it because if me and you didn't flex, I could walk right in the room. I could speak to everybody and walk right by you, and we never will have to speak unless you do something to me. So I feel like people force issues. Sometimes alcohol is a reason. Sometimes other shit that people do play factors into it. But like, I feel like people force situations because everybody wants to be tough.
Right. I
And I
remember.
feel like the only people that's not out here trying to be tough is motherfuckers who really, really, really been through some shit because they know everybody already always almost about to fight, almost got shot at, but nobody really seen shit. Like you ever seen somebody die in front of you, like blood get on you, like certain shit you just don't want to do no more. And when you switch your mindset to
You know, like I feel like real recognize real. Like one thing I know for a fact, like you just know, like off of people. Like one thing a real one gonna tell you. Some motherfucker ain't gotta tell you nothing. You could look a motherfucker in their eyes and you know who's who and what's what. Like you could tell them, you could look a motherfucker in their eyes and they know, like, yo, like that's a bad motherfucker right there. I might have to just be easy, man. I ain't, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like, not even on
but
some like I'm just being real. Whereas like everybody had a day. I mean that's why
yeah,
it's like battle rap.
but
I always
battle rap is so finicky because I feel like you have the ones that you just know. I feel like you know. I feel like you have the ones that you talk shit with because you talk shit. Talking shit is a part of your job. You're in a craft that's designated to, go against everything you do. You know what I'm
attack the
saying?
person. It's battle rap. I
Right.
gotta attack you.
Right. So behind the scenes, it's like we have these relationships. Some of them be just fake relationships. Some of them I'll just call it cowork. Like if I worked at a 9 to 5, right? I have coworkers. I'm not necessarily cool with them all, but
That's
whatever.
crazy.
But
You look, I didn't know y'all. That's crazy. I didn't know y'all looked at you. Like
yeah,
you the first like battle rapper I heard say something like that. That's crazy.
yeah, these are my coworkers. And it's like even if I don't fuck with you, it's like I don't have to say nothing to you. Or if I know that we could make money together, we could make this money. And sometimes you make money with motherfuckers that you don't even fuck with for real.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? You make the most money with motherfuckers that you don't fuck with for real. But it's like I know how to be professional in this shit. And people don't know how to have that professional like not animosity because I don't fuck with animosity, but like that professional banter, like that back and forth. People don't know how to they don't know the lines of battle rap and what's not battle rap. And sometimes the lines get so shady that it is hard to tell. But I feel like as a real motherfucker, like, I don't know. Some of these fake motherfuckers be acting real as shit too. So like it's getting sticky out here, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, it's definitely wicked out here. It's definitely wicked. So being that we was talking a little bit about on site. I seen that I really wanted to go to this event. I could because I'm doing a lot of stuff for my end. I got I'm still an artist, so I do be doing other stuff. Like I be having intention to do stuff, but I be so locked in what I'm doing sometimes that I don't even have time to do what I really want to do sometimes outside of it. So, but
Mhm.
um I ain't checked the battle out yet. I wanted your opinion on the Stretch Mills and CJ battle if you caught that one, and I just want to get
I did.
your
Listen. I've watched it 3 times now because I was in writing mode, so I don't be watching battles when I be writing. But I watched it 3 times now, and I really just don't know because that battle. I know at one point I edged it to CJA, and then I watched it again. And it's like I really just don't know. Like it's a heavily debatable for me, but it's a classic debatable. It's like, you know what I mean?
okay. I see we got time. I ain't even see when he posted. Time posted. Put the 100 sign. Shout out to my cuz Point Man. Shout out to everybody that's
That's
tuned
the
in.
bro, and that's the thing. Like so, I got mad brothers and sisters, whatever, but I don't really talk to all of them and shit. So it's like to be a part of something. It's like we all talk shit. Like, you know what I'm saying, we all talk our shit, but it's understood. Like Tom just had he just had an event. I forgot. Is it Rand? Was it Rand October? If Tom's still in the
Yeah,
chat,
yeah. Part two. That's the one I wanted to go to. That's yeah. I think that's oh man, who was on that one?
Penny and
Yeah, yeah,
Story.
yeah,
We
yeah,
had
yeah,
Drugs Kill
yeah, yeah.
and yeah. So we went to that, right? Boom. After we all met up, it was me. You know who Unlimited Bars is, right?
No, no, I'm not familiar. I'm not familiar.
Okay, he a battler from here. C's wasn't there. You know who C's is, though, right?
Yeah, I know. I think
Okay.
Casino C's, right?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
getting
yeah,
it.
yeah.
I'm
So
well
Steve wasn't there with us or whatever, but that's the bro. But it was me, UB, Yola. You familiar with Yola?
I've heard of it. I think I've heard the name get
Yeah,
the
he knew. But Yola and Mocha. Mocha is the media. She's media here. Girls love battle rap.
okay.
So we go, and my best friend Dama. But so we goes or whatever. We goes out there. Like now me, I never got no weird energy from them, so I didn't go out there pre-guessing anything. I don't know how anybody else feel. I'm not here to speak on anybody else, how anybody else may have felt, but we gets there and we had a fucking beautiful time. Like, you know what I'm saying? And we was talking shit the whole night. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it did not cross the lines. And people was talking shit. Like literally, Yola jumping around, getting loud, and niggas chase paper there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
everybody, shout out to CB, shout out to the whole lobsters. They was there. Like, so it's like, it was really a good time. It was a really a good vibe. Now you do have people that if certain people, I don't even want to say if certain people would have came because I really don't know everybody's personalities, but certain shit would have turned out different. You never know, depending on people's attitudes. And that's what I'm saying. Like, but it feel good to have this camaraderie. That's what I was originally saying.
No,
Like,
you
where
good.
people just understand you.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. You good. And that's what honestly what I like. I think ever since little time, I'm gonna get time on her with. I know he a busy man, so I
he
respect what he doing.
is. That's
So
my listen. That's my bro, and I asked him for an interview, and he
yeah,
you know.
I know how I go. I don't take it personal. I know this is
Mm,
business. So I don't take it really I don't take it personal. But
that's what people have a hard time separating though. The business from reality.
oh yeah, yeah. Everybody got a life. How can I sit here and get mad? It's like you gotta think about it. Like shit going on right now. You know what I'm saying? Like you feel me? Everybody got a life. Everybody doing their own thing. Like things gonna happen when it's supposed to. That's how I look at it.
Mhm.
Everything gonna happen when it's in line to. Like bro know I'm in tune. I don't reacted to his battles. I watch
Yeah,
the battles.
yeah,
I
yeah.
share them when I can. Like
You got to
he
get
know.
into it when she goes hard too.
Oh yeah, no. What I'm gonna do from now since I got you on the show now
Hmm.
I'm about to just paying attention to everything over there. Like if you got some people over there
Yeah.
that I could get on the
Yeah,
show.
well, she goes hard. She goes hard is okay. So she goes hard is my actual home league. That's we go. It's like we goes hard, little sisters, basically. So
Wow.
it's like that's my home league. Shout out to Stemo, shout out to City, shout out to the Dinettes. The Dinettes is me, Frank Nitty, J Love, and Jay Gray. So like little female quartet. So and then from there, my home league is whoever wants smoke. You know what I'm saying? That's where it's Casino C's. Well, you can find bars for hire, the lobsters, Big 30, and then there's some niggas that rap and shit. But on site it's like that's the other upstate league. But like, you know what I'm saying? They more so they've been in this for a while. So it's like most of the veterans is from over there, like Stretch Mills. Real
Okay.
Talk from Syracuse. Stretch Mills is from
Say
Syracuse,
this.
but he battled over
Can I
there.
ask you this? So since you are knowledgeable of upstate and everything, can I ask you
Yeah,
this? Because I
yeah.
don't know. So I want
Okay.
you more knowledgeable.
Come on, tell me. Give it to me. What's up?
Is on site the
Mhm,
pretty much the URL of upstate? And I hate to say it like that, but
mhm.
is it like that? Is it in that realm of it where it's like not on
Um,
they're not URL, but if we had to like we talking about
leave the analogy. So
upstate on
I would have to say yes, only because they've bred a lot of our legends. A lot of our legends have graced that stage. They've been around longer. Um,
okay.
you know what I'm saying? So it's like it's really not even like We Are Upstate was here, but like where are they now? You know what I'm saying? Who else? We've never really had like a really solid battle rap culture outside of on site. You know what I'm saying? Until whoever wants smoke came around, and they only been around for a year. So like I said, Tom been around for 5 years. We still in the toddler stages of whoever wants smoke. Like certain, like even some of our battle rappers are very new. So like we got tiers over there. So it's like we got some people in the older tier that just started rapping last year.
Okay.
So it's like, it's a little newer compared to the roster that on site has. So if we had to make the comparison of, if we were saying which battle, if we was breaking it down like that, because you got to think we also have, what's Blue Steel League? I'm drawing a blank. This is high. This is why I should. What's Blue Steel League? Um, oh my God. Oh, No Games Battle League. That's another upstate league. You know what I'm saying? That's in Albany. You know what I'm saying? So it's
I used
like,
to
and
live in
then I'm
Albany. I
pretty,
didn't know that. That's
yeah,
crazy.
yeah. And then it's like, I'm pretty sure that there's other smaller leagues, even I'm not familiar with, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, I'm pretty sure it's out there. I'm pretty sure once a week in somebody's basement that somebody meeting up and battling, you know what I'm saying? But
Right,
I
right.
don't know. These are the main leagues because I think Blue's still been around for like 3 years, if I'm not mistaken. You know what I'm saying? So he just had a fiery event. I was supposed to be on, but Flawless couldn't make it. So, that's that. Gwitty and Steam's chest is all, and all of them is out there. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's starting to get popping. So if we had to break it down though and compare who's the URL of upstate, it would have to be on site. They just got recognized on OTFMZ the other day for having a consistent 5 year. So
And that's big.
mhm.
So up the question then. If we had to do the battle rappers, just show
Mhm.
people the battle rappers of America. We doing like how they do the Olympics and shit.
Mhm.
We got the USA, we got Greece, we got Africa, Spain, and all that. We
Mhm.
got to get 5 motherfuckers to represent America. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? You can put yourself in it. You can put anybody in this 5. Who was the
Okay,
5
we
battle
so
rappers?
we so this is basically what we call on the Blueniverse the Rushmore upstate, the Rushmore
Okay,
of
so you give me your Rushmore.
upstate. Yeah. So thanks for asking me this because I'm always asking people this. All right, so upstate Rushmore. Whew. Okay, I'm gonna say Buffalo. I'm gonna put me. Period. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? But if I
Like,
wasn't putting myself, if I wasn't putting myself, I would have to say to represent Buffalo, it would have to be out of Penny Henny, C's, or UB. So
okay,
Buffalo, right? If I'm being honest. So
okay.
it's me, but if it's not me, then
I got
Penny,
you.
C's, or UB.
I got you.
Um, so Syracuse. Now this one gets a little sticky because we got Stretch Mills, we got Real Talk. I don't know who else from Syracuse, but Stretch Mills and Real Talk already. Out of them two,
I've been seeing shit about them too. I real talk.
right?
I ain't gonna lie. I know about Stretch, but when I seen them battle, I think this the real talk and Chase Paper. I was like, okay, bro could go there.
That's
I
what
ain't
I'm
gonna
saying.
lie.
But I think I would send Stretch, and this is why I feel like Stretch has a more universal style. I feel like Real Talk Pin is more intricate, but if we just like we got to send 5. That's it. You could probably because people don't always catch Real Talk shit right in the room. I think Stretch same thing, but like less of it. So I think that I would have to send Stretch for Syracuse.
Okay, you said Stretch. So besides you, we gotta get an answer for Buffalo. I need you gave me 3. We gotta pick one. I can't let you slide off with that.
Okay, so
We
okay, all right,
gotta get one.
all right. So listen, the thing is, I would say Penny. I really would say Penny, but the only thing with Penny is that some you don't know what Penny you gonna get. So if I had to limit it, if it wasn't me, and it will automatically be it will okay to be real if it wasn't Penny it will automatically be me, but because you don't really know what Penny you gonna get, that's why I wouldn't say send Penny. I would say me because as long as I'm focused, I'm you know what I'm saying, like it's up, you know what I'm saying. And i
Understood.
I had a bad first quarter of the year, but my last quarter of the year been lit, so
Okay.
that's why I say send me. But then out of C's and UB, because that's who I feel like after me, for real, who would be like the face of Buffalo, would be out of C's and UB. And as of right now, I would have to say C's. They did battle. People got their reservations on whatever with that. But UB is just making noise here. Like, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? But like
I ain't
even
gonna
when I
lie.
just asked you,
I knew about it. I was about to say I knew about Z's because I seen him. He had a great battle over here against some nigga that went viral. but he killed the nigga though. I ain't gonna lie. He's barring that nigga life away. I can't hold you. He was spitting some shit against the nigga. Like, and
Yeah,
that's when
so
I found out who he
and
was.
not even only that, but like when I go up to New York and shit, and I'm like, yeah, and they like, yeah, I see what y'all doing up there, whatever. They mention C's like more than so when I would say I would say C's. So I would say C's if I was gonna sim if I just had to sim five, I would say C's,
Real talk. I mean, you said Stretch. You said Stretch.
Stretch. Yeah, I would say Stretch.
So who Rochester? Who in your opinion? Who you send with that you see? Who you
Mm,
that you sending from Rochester?
Rochester. Mm,
It's a good one.
I would say see OG. I would say OG Grizzly, but I don't even know if he outside. Like I don't even know if he outside. Um, right now, I would say
This for the country. This holding it. We holding it. We sending them
we
to
holding
war.
our whole. We got to represent our whole fucking state. These five. I would say, fuck, damn. They got a lot to choose from. Come on, look at it. It's so tough. Okay, so
The first person that come to your mind when you
no,
think
the first person that came to my mind don't make sense though because I would say stupid bar. The first person that came to my mind is stupid bars, but he just fired. But like I don't think that we should count on him to represent the whole Rochester. You know what I'm saying? So I would have to say it would have to be between Chase Paper.
I was gonna say honestly, man, Chase. If Maj was still here, if you know, rest in peace to Maj. If Maj was still alive, that was honestly one of my favorite battle rappers to watch. Like, far as like when I want to hear somebody
Yeah.
just spit consistent punches and like that make me want to listen, I can't hold you. Maj was one of them niggas. Him, Cutzo from here. I don't know if you know about Cutzo.
Mm-mm.
Cutzo, he was like anybody that's from on side from here that watches and know about Cutzo, man. Cutzo is a puncher. He one of them niggas that his punches was just deadly as fuck. Like he just got them be magic type of punches where it's just like god damn. But
Mm.
Chase Paper though, that's definitely somebody who I feel like, you know what I mean, is worthy.
Yeah, I would say Chase.
You know,
I would say Chase.
I like
With an
MOG.
honorable mention to crack, because I like crack and I like or
Right.
pause, not that type of crack. I don't know. But
Nah.
but I like Leeway too.
Leeway. I
Mhm.
caught a few battles of his. I fuck with his shit. Story is pretty fire.
Story story is fine. Now I was gonna say story. That was gonna be my second one after I said stupid after I thought stupid, but I heard that he don't really. So it's like I don't know. Some of these people it's like based on real situations. It's like, but would you really go and? But story would be my automatic first choice. Then oh no, because him and Chase. I don't know. I don't know. Story and Chase.
What about Bigger? What about Bigger? How you feel about Bigger?
I like Bigger, but I smoke him though. Like I don't feel like I could smoke Chase. I don't feel like I could smoke story. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, I
Free
might have
bigger
to
to
say,
bigger free. You know what I'm saying?
I,
But like I always go back and forth with well, not right now. Free bigger to bigger free. But I
yeah,
mean it's like Trail, all of them, like like you know what I'm saying, like that's friendly banter, but like I know that I got some work to do before like
yeah, nah,
I mean
nah.
I would be ready whenever these niggas is ready. Don't get it twisted, you know what I'm saying? But like you know what I'm saying? Like them is pins like right there. Like you know what I'm saying? Them some especially ooh, them some pins right there, you know what I'm saying? So it's like very serious.
So besides why I say besides your battles, because I want people to get a perspective of you and what you like too. So
Hmm.
that's why I'm asking you that, because I know you fuck with your shit like me. I fuck with my music, but I like to see what type of stuff you like. And when I ask this question, it's literally just whatever you feel as far as upstate. What is the
Okay.
battle of the year this year, upstate? Any league. What is the battle of the year to you?
Okay. There's two. And it's from two different leagues. That's why.
Okay,
I
let's
would
go.
have to say that's CJA versus Stretch. Oh, I don't even know because CJA and Stretch and then Real Talk and Chase Paper, those is
Mm,
like up there for me. So I don't know. I gotta figure out of that. But
mm.
C's and UB for Buffalo for whoever wants smoke, that
Okay,
was the battle of the year here.
okay.
Um damn.
That's a good ass. You said the stretch and that
Yeah,
those two
Stretch and CJA and then Real Talk and Chase Paper.
them heavy hitting
Ooh,
battles right there. I can't even lie to you. I know it was some didn't Tom bring somebody here, right? He brought a name here this year. He brought a name here.
you know Jazz? When he brought Jazz here?
Well, to battle though, like somebody battle him. Did somebody grace the battle the stage this year? Like far as like a big name here, or I must be like last year or some shit like that.
Probably. I think he brought Dot here, but
Mm.
I don't know if that's like a big name. I know Jazz was here. She was hosting. That's the the biggest name that I've seen, but like I don't know. Like I may have missed some cards as well. So
Okay. Well,
I don't know. Like but like I mean shit, like for me, like I'd be happy to see this like see them and shit, like come here and shit, but like I don't
yeah, you going
I'll be
trending.
there for the lyrics. I'll be there for the bars. Like I wanna
That's just like me. You know what's crazy? Like I be telling people, like I got family, like I got homies. They be like, "Yo, man, let's go to this show. Let's go do this show." And I tell niggas right now, I don't go to niggas shows right now. And why I tell niggas that right now is it's simple because I'm focused on me right now. I'm building myself up right now. I don't got time to be
mm-hmm.
at nobody's show trying to take their aura. When I get on and when I get to a certain position where you know what I'm saying, I'm popping out at niggas shows. I run into them. I pop out at their show because I feel like that's a form of showing love. Just like if I was battling. I'm battling. I'm gonna come to your battle. If I fuck with you, I'm like, yo, you in town? Like, yo, I'm like, oh shit, Blue in town. I'm about to cop a ticket. I'm gonna go. You know what I'm saying? It's love, but I like right now while I'm in is on music shit, while I'm in grind mode, I don't really like I don't even go out. I'm in the studio all the time. I'm working.
Mm-hmm.
In my element.
But see, sometimes people won't understand the vision till it's a thing. Because, like, when you get on, they want you to put them on, but they don't want to be there for the build up. They don't want to, and they don't, or sometimes they just don't understand it. You know what I mean? But as long as you know what I'm saying, like, other like minds understand, you know what I mean? Like, just keep doing what you got to do and it'll pay off. When I started doing the Blooniverse and going live and stuff, I used to have 2 viewers, like, 2 faithful ass viewers. Then I noticed that once I posted it, you could see the views like from people watching it later and shit.
Yeah,
And I started noticing, okay, it will go up to 50 and 60. So I just said, fuck it. I stopped waiting for people to load up and shit. And then I just started like talking, giving my opinion. Cause I'm like, it gotta be more people out there. Cause battle
right.
rap is really a community on its own.
Real talk.
So I'm like, it gotta be more people out there that feel this way. And maybe they'll see this and feel like they can engage or whatever. Maybe we can have a conversation about it. Cause I don't like thinking like, I like healthy debates, and I don't like thinking like I'm the only person that feel like this. Like I got to be the only person that feel like this.
Yeah, I feel that. I
So,
feel that. So what is something you could tell a woman that wants to get into battle right now? She'll see this interview and she probably wanted to get it. She was contemplating on it and she watched the video. What is something that you could tell her, like if she about to go in for it tomorrow? What is something you could tell her to start doing right now that she can apply tomorrow for her and rest on her life?
know yourself and understand that this is mostly male dominated. So understand, like we are outsiders here, but don't let it get to your head. You know what I'm saying? People always gonna make you try to feel like you're not a part of the conversation, but just work on your craft, work on it every single day, stay consistent, you know what I'm saying? And you're gonna be all right, sweetie. You know what I'm saying? Like, just remember these niggas is your competition, not your boo. You know what I mean?
Respect,
And keep it pushing.
respect. So what we got planned for 2023? What can the people be seeing from uh Blue?
I'm trying to battle at least I want to say 6 times. I really don't want to do more than six. You know what I'm saying? I like, you know, taking my little breaks, you know what I'm saying? Doing other shit in between. So I do got a verbal war zone coming up.
Okay, okay. I caught your last one too. That's another one I caught that too. I was fucking with that one
Oh
too.
yeah, yeah.
Go to my
First one
history.
over there, 10,000 views. Well, it was 8,000 views when I first went out. Now it's at 11, I think. Shout out to E Bunny, but she was a newbie. This is my first time on Verbal War Zone Sniper Division, so I just came outside, and it's so crazy because every time they tried to get me on after that, I was pregnant. So it was like,
Damn. Yeah, you definitely got. You, I love your confidence too in your shit. Like how confident you is, and you got
thank you.
delivery. Very like you know what I'm saying. I could use. You had just confidence, presence when you speak. You know what I'm saying? You mean what you say. You know what I mean? Like I tell people that all the time. I just interviewed a female MC and I told her that about her. Like I love when the women when y'all rap like you know what you mean. You mean what you
Mm,
say. You know what you want to say. You ain't rapping like you unsure. You
yeah.
don't spit like you unsure.
I got 10 brothers and sisters. I'm the baby. On my dad's side, I'm the baby of 10 kids.
Okay. So that's
Like,
that's you gotta
it's not like even when like in order for me to believe that you're gonna do something to me, you just gotta do it. It's like I done been through it all. Like it's like I done been through it all without even having to be through it all. Like you know what I'm saying, I done seen so much shit like firsthand, like I done been through it all. So it's like you can't really just like I don't know. A lot of these people it be feeling like I seen this before. Like I seen this already. I
no,
seen this already.
I got you. But yeah, like you said 6 battles at least like next year.
Mhm.
Are you gonna be gracing the on-site stage anytime soon? Is that something like you
Yeah,
know that's
they can get me over there whenever they want to. It just gotta make sense. Like, and like I said, I gotta I've been going over there and stuff because I want to see what's going on. But I've been, you can ask Time. Like ever since I came out, I was popping shit at them over there. It was just that before I wasn't nobody, so it's like who the fuck
yeah, right.
is this? You know what I'm saying?
Look at you
And
now. Look at you now though. Like
yeah,
you
look at
know,
me now. Look at me now. Them niggas gotta come outside. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? They be trying not to call me out because niggas be like, when they be like, oh, well, who you want to see over there? They be like picking all the niggas. But every once in a blue moon, you got a nigga that'll get some balls and say me.
okay. All right,
So,
yes. I definitely want to see that. I want to see you on the
you know.
stage. I'm definitely gonna
And
pop
I
up.
like battling dudes. I prefer to battle dudes.
Before we go, why? Why is that? Why do you tell us why you like the battle dude?
Honestly, because I feel like, okay, in real life, women get so much shit, especially the black woman, right? We get so much shit handed to us every day from each other, from our kids, from our husbands, from everywhere, from other bitches. So it's like I feel like we always against each other, like always. You know what I'm saying? Let's take these niggas out.
Yeah, right. This your get back.
Yeah, let's check these niggas out. Like these, and if you notice too, I'm more serious when I like you could tell, like I really enjoy
Yeah.
battling niggas.
You was
Like
having
nigga, what?
fun with me, Woody though. I could tell like you was bumping at it. You was bumping her. I'm like, yo, she
Yeah.
bumping. Get out that
However big, the bigger your aura, the more aggressive I'm gonna be. So it's like, nigga, oh you that nigga? But shout out to Gritty, he was a good sport about it though.
real
He
shit though.
rubbed his hand in my face. Did
Nah,
you see
he
that?
was. Yeah, yeah, he was. I was peeping all that, all the sportsmanship, everything, how y'all both was vibing off each other. It was love, right?
Yeah, it was dope.
I love that type of shit. I love when people can do that. You know what I'm saying? But that's pretty much it. That I got. I enjoy conversating with you about everything. I
Thank you,
learned
thank you.
stuff. I learned new things about battle rap. I learned how a battle rap you could just when you in it. I got to actually talk to somebody in it because I ain't gonna front. Usually when I talk to people, sometimes it's usually people that's fans of it. So that
Yeah.
so to
And
talk to
these new fans is something else, I tell you.
yeah. Like I'm from. I used to watch Party Aldi, Murder Mook, Reed Dollars when he was, you know what I'm saying, Meek Mill,
Yeah,
30 Grade. Like I'm back old era. So I'm saying,
yeah.
so like, I done seen a lot in it, and I done seen how it done groove and change. So like I said, it was good to actually talk to somebody that's in it, that actually walk it, talk it, breathe it. You know what I'm saying?
Most
Instead,
def anytime. And if you want to watch a battle and we review a battle together, or if you got
yeah.
like, let me know. I'm with all that shit.
Okay, you know what? Just for you, I got something. So you know we gonna set something up like that. I'm gonna set something up that because that's my first time doing something like that, and I love to see how you take in bars and break shit down because you probably
Oh
catch
yeah,
a shit I wasn't even gonna catch. I'm gonna be
yeah.
real because I
We
still
could
have
do
rap battles
we could
in
do this shit. Like I normally do something called Blue View. I was gonna start it back at the top of next year. I do that on Wednesdays. So if
okay.
you want to do that, or we do something in collab, it don't matter. You do
Yeah,
some, I do some, however you
we could
want to
do it
do
all.
it. But I
We
love
could
that
do it
shit.
all. We could do it all. Like we could do it. Yo, I pop up. I come through your community. How
Yeah.
we do it. How we do it. Like we could definitely get it done. I'm with it for sure.
Most definitely, I'm with it. I'm most definitely with it. And I'm with it. Let's do this shit because I love
Yeah,
this shit. Listen, battle rap is life. You know what I'm saying?
thank
But
you.
y'all already know. Thanks for having me on your platform. It's your girl Blue. She goes hard, heavy on the ES, on site. Whoever wants smoke, y'all already know what we do. Gang gang.
Thank y'all. Appreciate y'all. We out.
Bye.